The Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference is one of the most historic college organizations in the United States. Founded in 1909, the RMAC has a membership of 14 colleges and universities, making it one of the largest conferences in the country. The RMAC is also one of the most successful. During the past decade, more than 30 RMAC teams have won national championships. The Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference, continuing the tradition of excellence.
Welcome back. Pedro Dragon joins us. Pedro, what's going on in the world of sports?
It's Peter Aragon. I've told you this. My gosh. The Metro women's team has exceeded expectations this year, posting their best record in the history of the program of 29-3. So they were primed and ready for a run in the postseason. The women's team traveled to St. Joseph, Missouri for their first trip to the Elite Eight. They would take on Shaw in a back-and-forth game throughout. Let's pick it up second half when Jasmine Cervantes starts to take over as she drives through the lane for the lay-in. Then Jazz steals the ball from Shaw's Lyles, finds Candace Cohen wide open for the lay-in. With under 10 seconds and Metro State up 4, you would feel pretty good about winning. But Shaw's Kyra Buford has other ideas as she hits the 3, cutting the lead to 1. So all Metro State has to do is hit free throws, but Brandy Valencia would miss her 2 free throws, allowing Shaw to give the ball down court to Brittany Ransom. She spins into the lane, puts it up, and it rolls in at the buzzer, and Metro loses a heartbreaker 46-45. We talked to Coach Javi after about the season.
This season's been a dream. I mean, I don't think in my wildest dreams I imagined we would be here. We did talk about, I put on our schedule deliberately that Elite Eight, I put the dates until the national championship game so we could start thinking that way, that we're going to be in NCAA tournaments. That's what's going to be the expectation. Now, maybe we don't get there every year, but I think I just told the team in the locker room we want to use this as motivation to get back here.
Now moving on to professional sports and the battle for the $9 billion between the NFL and the players. Even with the lockout and next year's NFL season still up in the air, there's still predictions for how teams are going to do. Who will be the best team, who will make the playoffs, and who will win the Super Bowl. But one team that will not be in the discussion is the Broncos, as they have already been mathematically eliminated from next year's playoffs. Sorry, Broncos fans, but I'm just guessing could be because Tim Tebow is modeling for underwear. Maybe you should work on that throwing arm, buddy. Now, one sport that is happening is baseball, and opening day is finally here. And that means it's time to talk about who will win the World Series this year. In a bold move, the Chicago Cubs have signed Mark McGwire, Cal Ripken Jr., and brought Babe Ruth back to life in an attempt to win their first World Series in over 100 years. Even with those players, experts agree they still won't even make the playoffs. In fact, just about every team has a better chance of winning, except the Baltimore Orioles. They'll never make the postseason. And finally, we wrap up sports with a story about a superfan. Mark Babish has more.
With Metro State getting a fight song, one student thought it was time to get a catchphrase for the athletic department.
Roadrunners are birds, and feather to feather doesn't really work. So I came up with beak to beak. It's fun to say, it's catchy, and it's got a hand motion. What else do you need?
His first step was to get the administration on board.
We really appreciate Ralphie's enthusiasm, but I don't know.
Rafi decided to just blow past the administration and focus on the players.
I was the one who started the beak, and this idiot comes along and is trying to steal my thunder.
Don't tell Candace, but between you and me, I kind of like it. Beak to beak.
His next step was to get the student body involved.
I'm selling these t-shirts, beak to beak. You need a push? So I'm do you support them? You don't want a t-shirt? It's $10. It's $10. $5.
I can't tell you how poor.
$1, but you have to wear it every day.
I don't even have a buck on me. I only have a card.
I'll give you $10 to wear it every day. So next time you go, what you have to do is we're starting beak to beak. It's like this. Okay. And we gotta get everybody to the games, and we gotta get everybody in the crowd doing that.
So beak to beak, are you kidding me? What does that even mean? I don't know what this means. I'm not okay with that. I feel like he's hitting on me.
After 3 weeks of Ralphie's nagging, I finally started to see the light. Beak to beak.
Can't believe my teammates actually like this.
With one team on board, Rafi is confident it will catch on.
This is going to change Denver State athletics forever.
You know it's still Metro.
I know. I'm thinking about the future.
Mark Babish.
Beak to beak. Be part of the future.
For the Met Report.
Beak to beak, sure taking off. Thank you so much, Peter, for filling us in.
Well, actually, I had beak to beak fever, as you said. And hey, Kevin Sheen, what do you think about beak to beak?
Winning!
Thank you.